Like, oh, we need the best camera on the market. Blah, 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 blah. No one's gonna watch. Well, all you really need is a decent camera. Almost every phone, any phone that you have from, like, the... Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, because my dad's off. I'm actually home alone today. For the first time in 3 days, which is unusual. Well, it's actually not unusual. It's the norm for me. It's unusual. I was actually had people with me for 3 days. I need friends. Anybody will be my friend? Anyone? No? I wish I didn't live way out in the middle of nowhere. I wish I had lived around people that I knew. Like, I mean, we know our neighbors and stuff, but, like, I don't have anybody, like, my age or anybody to, like, all my friends I have to talk to online, and it's annoying. Because I live so far away now. Well, not really far away, but it is. Because, like, back whenever... I'm not going to get to it. I'll get to it once I stop the outro. Let's get this thing started, guys. I'll come back in a minute. So, hey, guys, I'm back. Enough with the weird outro and all that weirdness and me not even knowing what I'm talking about. But, like I said, I wish... Like I said, I'd get into it. So, I wish I lived in, like, a... I don't know, like, not a community... Like, what would you call it? Like a housing development, trailer, well, I don't know about trailer park, because they're kind of crappy. I mean, I liked our trailer park, because it was super awesome, and everyone got along well. I mean, if you did, like, if you had, like, your group of friends you got along, like, you didn't, like, go to people, like, there was some, yeah, not everyone was nice in trailer parks, okay? Let's get it that way. But, yeah, but if you have, like, your group of friends, you can, like, go do whatever. Like, whenever I was younger, like, I don't know, I'm stuck in the past. I need to get my head out of my past. This is the future. It's now. The past is the past. It's done for. I'm never happening again. Maybe. Unless I go to, like, a... Well, actually, I can move back to there now, because now they have houses there for sale. And it's actually all nice and paved roads. And all the roads are named now, which is weird. Our roads wasn't named before. It was just La Mesa, and then you all had a number on your trailer. But I guess now they had to name the roads, because, like, all the houses have... Yeah, yeah. Whew. Anyway, guys, like I said, I wish I lived next to more people. Like, I would rather live in, like, a, housing development / I don't think I'd live in an apartment, because that's a little bit too cramped for me. Like, I would like to have, like, a housing development. Like, around here, it's nice, because I could do, like, whatever I want. Like, if I want to, I could go out there and do, like, whatever I want. Like, if I had money, I could go out there and get four-wheelers and trek through the woods with four-wheelers and hunt deer when deer season's open. Don't do it when it's not, because it's illegal. But you can hunt other stuff. We got coyotes, we got foxes. I think there's a fox season. I know it's open season coyotes, though, because they're a nuisance. But, yeah, and you can let your animals outside, like this one. And no one cares. Right? Like, you can do, like, whatever you want. But, in a neighborhood area, like, yeah, neighborhood, like, an actual neighborhood, it's, like, 10 houses or more. You can have, like, a little yard, and then you can, have friends, and you get people come over to your house. Like, up here, it's, like, a rare occurrence to show up at our house besides our neighbor, but he comes up here, yeah. It's, like, a rare occurrence for people to show up at the house, so... It's a weird thing. I'm used to just being able to walk outside, walk 5 minutes, and go to a friend's house and play video games with him for like 6 hours a day. And then walk back home and do other things. Like, that's what I used to do. Like, or walking to our, we used to live next to the elementary school, which is actually school I went to. We used to literally go out, get all of our friends together at a house, and then go play basketball for like 3 hours, go back to his place, play video games for a couple hours, and then go home, and it would be, like, dark around then. Like, this after we got off of school. Like, that was the day. Like... Especially during the summer, like, you could just go, and then we all got older, and everyone, like, started leaving the place, and it's just, I guess that's what happened. And then when we all grew up, because now everyone's adults now, like, heck, I got friends that, yeah, we're all adults now. I still have friends that are in college, though. But, yeah, now we're all adults, we have jobs and everything, and it's just hard to get together, especially when you've lived, like, 50 miles away, and everyone's like, well, I live, like, 20-25 minutes away from most of my friends. So it's kind of hard to get anybody together to do anything. And I haven't talked to them in years anyways, most of them. Like, I talk to them every once in a while, but not very often. It's depressing. But I need to make new friends. But there's no one around here my age, so it's like, I don't really want to be friends with, like, 6-year-old guys. Because it's basically everyone who lives on my street. Not that bad to be old, but our neighbors are actually really nice. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. Hi guys, I'm back. We're gonna go put the chickens away and I'm walking my dog at the same time. Multitasking. Not really. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's not really, because I'm not doing 2 things at once. I'm just dividing and using my time better. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm half asleep, guys. I have no idea why I'm so tired. But I've been trying to fall asleep all day, and that's why I'm running right now. And I have no idea why. I've no idea why, because I've actually slept. I slept pretty good last night, I think. Who knows? Maybe, I mean, I did wake up a couple times, so that's probably why I feel like I'm wore out. So who knows? But I've been trying to fall asleep all day since my dad left, and yeah, and I don't want to because I won't be able to sleep at night. And then also I had to put the chickens away, and if I fell asleep and it got dark, and I slept for like, I don't know, a couple hours, they got dark on me. And I went able to put chickens away, and then I'd get yelled at from my mom and stuff because stuff would probably eat them. Maybe. I don't think they probably would, especially if it left open all night, but... And if it was dark, I wouldn't walk up there by myself, because I don't walk around out here at dark, because there's some weird crap out here. Like, it is freaky out here at night. Like, I used to walk around a lot in the dark when I lived in where I used to live, which is a trailer park, but when we lived there was always houses, and it wasn't just woods, you know. Like when you walked outside, you could actually see what you was doing, even on like super pitch black dark nights. Like you had like street lights and stuff, and it was just like around here there's no lights. Like there's not a single street light on this entire road. The only lights we get is from the neighbors, and the neighbors' houses don't like put on the road, you know. Like why would you put a street light on the road? On the road, I'm half asleep, guys. Actually, I'm waking up now because it's cold out here, which is actually probably a good thing that I came out here. But as I was saying, like if you walk this at night, like you couldn't see nothing. Like I would not be walking around at 12 o'clock at night like I used to, because me and my friends walk around the trailer park at night, especially when I stay at their houses or stuff like that. Because I always had parents at my place, and when kids stay at my house, we didn't do stupid stuff because my mom and dad was over there at night. So what happened is I'd go to their house and we'd go do stupid stuff at night because well, I wouldn't say it's stupid, but we do like walk around stuff at night, which probably is a smart idea, especially, what was that? It's a car. Especially, if you're a bunch of kids. Like, I was doing this when I was like, I don't know, I probably started when I was like 14 walking around at night. I don't do it by myself because I would be freaky. I used to scare the crap out of me, but my friend used to do it, and yeah. Who knows? Who really knows? But, again, I'm stuck in the past, guys. I'm still talking about the past like it was yesterday. It's been like 8 years since I did this crap. Which is hard to believe. Like, time is flying by. And it feels like I'm not accomplishing anything. Like, since we moved, like, I've not done anything. Like, whenever I was in high school, like, everything kept moving forward and it wasn't stagnant. I did stuff and I had friends, and now I have nothing. And it's just, I think, I don't know. It's kind of depressing, actually. Like, maybe I am kind of depressed. Well, I know I'm depressed somewhat, but I'm not getting into that because then people will be like, oh, well, you're just talking crap and it's complicated. But I need to deal with it. I need people to do stuff with, because I'm not gonna be the guy that goes out there to like the mall or something, or to a store by himself, you know. Like, that's just freak. I don't like going places by myself. Like, it's a weird thing. Like, I'll go basically anywhere, like any like store, like I'll do like basically anything if I have someone with me. But if I do it by myself, I won't do it, because I like being around people. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. Like, I'll go and like do like parties and stuff if I have someone I know that's going with me. But if I don't, then I will do it, which is why I haven't done anything since we moved, because I moved and I haven't talked to any of my friends since we moved, and it's kind of depressing. But, well, I mean, I talked to them a little bit when I first moved, but once school started back up and they had their own lives and everything went back to that, I kind of lost touch with all my friends. So, man, and that was like 5 years ago. I talked to him, like I said, I talk to him like every once in a while, like maybe once or twice a year to some of them. Hard to believe. I mean, I still talk to a couple of friends, but that's always online because they moved back to Morgantown. They used to live down the road, which, even when they lived down the road, we didn't even talk in person very much because it was still a long walk and he didn't have a car or anything. So, and when I say down the road, it's like, I don't know, it'd be like a 15-minute walk, maybe. Well, I don't know if it was that long, but it's pretty far down the road, and then you have to like walk up a hill. Chicken, why do you always jump out? Go back to bed. Bed. Come on. I'm not fighting with you tonight. Go to bed. Go to bed. You just jumped out and I'll go back to bed. Chicken, go to bed. Chicken. Do I really gotta do this? Don't run off, Jake. Come here. You gonna get better, I gotta grab you. Guys, you're getting up close and personal view of chicken. There. You happy? There's 4, there's 5. Okay, they're all here. You guys like the up close and personal chicken? I really do what it looks like on camera. It probably looks like garbage because I really need a professional camera, guys. I'm tired of using my phone. I mean, I have an iPhone. Someone's cutting down trees. I mean, I have an iPhone, so it's actually pretty good quality, especially when I hook up my microphone to it, which I kind of jerry-rigged it to, kind of taped it to my selfie stick and then put on top of my phone, which is what I use a selfie stick, because I don't really want to pay all the money for an iPhone case thing that has a thing on the bottom, so for an actual camera stand. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. Jake, come on, Jake. Jake! I don't know what it's called, but yeah. Anyways, I want an actual vlogging camera, like a G7X Mark III. Like, that would be the camera that I would want, but it's expensive as crap. Like, cameras are crazy. Like, I know, like, my camera, like, and plus, I suck at, like, knowing where to film. Like, I can't really see what I'm filming, because if I did, I have to set my camera like this, and, well, you wouldn't see that, but, it's hard to explain. And also, like, I don't even, like, the positioning of the camera on the iPhone is weird if you're trying to vlog, because, like, it should be right here, but it's actually over here. So you have to be like this to actually be completely in focus. It's a weird thing. So I really want, like, I like an actual camera. And also, it's a pain in the butt when I'm vlogging and someone calls me or something and my phone goes off and it stops recording. I really want to be able to record in 4K, and then my computer can, like, well, I tried doing 4K on my iPhone and my computer couldn't handle it. So maybe 4K is not the best, but I really like to have, like, I really want the G7X Mark III, because you can actually add a microphone to it now, finally, because the first two didn't, like the Mark II didn't, and that's what people complain about, because the sound quality was really bad on it. So, and also it takes really good low light pictures or videos, has a good color balance. I was reading up about it the other day, but if I ever do get a camera like that, I don't think, well, I know I'd be able to, like, use it if I did 1080p 60 FPS, but I couldn't do the 4K function. So, yeah. Which I really want to be able to record in 4K and then, like, render it in 1080p, because it would look a whole lot better than what I do now, which is an iPhone. I mean, an iPhone camera is actually really good. Like, I'm not mocking the iPhone, but if you have, like, an actual camera, no matter what, it would be better, because you have, like, a bigger sensor. It lets in more light. You can do more stuff with it. You can do more, you can change settings and stuff. Like, the iPhone camera, you can't really change any settings. Like, there's a couple of settings you can mess with, but it really does nothing. Like, hardly anything, if that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, if but, again, they're super expensive, and I have, like, I have no money. So maybe if YouTuber takes off, that'd be the first thing I want to buy. Like, the very first thing I'm buying is a professional camera. So I'm gonna use my iPhone. And, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna buy, like, a DSLR, because those things are huge, and I don't really, lug that thing around with me. Unless I have, like, a cameraman, and then I would lug it around, because they can lug it around. But if I'm just vlogging by myself like this, a G7X Mark III is like, it's like a really small vlogging camera. It's actually almost the size of an iPhone. Well, it's wider than a phone, but it's almost like the same size of a phone. They're pretty small cameras. And they zoom. So, that'd be nice. It's just my zoom that I have now, which kind of sucks. And plus, it takes, like, better moving shots and stuff, because I do a lot of moving shots, like this. Or, like, where I'm, like, trying to, like, film stuff that's, like, moving and take a picture of a vlog, and that's why my thumbnails look like crap, because I take pictures of the vlog and I can't get the right picture because my phone's messed up. Anyway, guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. Alright, guys, I'm back. Oh, one more thing I want to say about the camera that really bugs me is I can't really see what I'm recording, and it really sucks, because, like, I'll be like this, I wouldn't even notice it, because if I had, like, in my face, I could actually, like, look at the well, you're not supposed to look at the viewfinder, you're supposed to look at the camera itself. But if you have the viewfinder on, like, in front of you, then it would be better, because then I can actually see what's in the frame. Because right now I have no idea what's in the frame. Like, it's just a weird thing. Like, and also, like, see, when I'm like this, I can actually film really good, because I can see what I'm recording. You know, you can't really hear me very well because I have a very directional microphone. But G7X Mark III is what I really, really want to get, but it ain't happening anytime soon unless I get a job or I get some extra money, which ain't happening unless YouTube takes off, because I mean, I want a job, but I don't want a job, because all the jobs that I would be able to get would be, like, fast food or stupid crap like that. I mean, yeah, and then, like, maybe I can work at fast food for a couple of years, and then maybe get a job at, like, Walmart, because they don't really take people that are fresh. You have to be able to know how to work a thing, and then I could maybe be a manager at Walmart by the time I'm like 30, maybe, and then, like, my best bet would be to get, like, a part-time job, or, well, get, like, a full-time job, and take, like, night classes and learn how to do some kind of skill, which I don't really know if I could pull that off. I mean, I could if I really, really broke my butt. I can't say other words because YouTube would get mad. But I really want to do YouTube with my passion. It's like, I love just filming, and, like, if YouTube was actually, like, paying, like, if I was actually making a little bit of money on YouTube, I would throw all the money back into YouTube, most likely, because, like, that's just what I would do, because even if I was making, like, $1,000 a month, like, I'd save a little bit of money, just, you know, so I could go do stuff, like, even if I was doing stuff, it would still be technically going towards YouTube. Like, if I had, like, a little bit extra money, I would be buying, first thing I'd be buying is a camera, because I need a better camera. I mean, iPhone is good and all, but, you know, like, this is actually, like, a lot of people get crazy when they start YouTube, right? They're like, oh, we need the best camera in the market, blah, 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 no one's gonna watch. Well, all you really need is a decent camera. Almost every phone, any phone that you have, from, like, the S5 to iPhone 5 to now, it's a decent camera. All you really need is lighting. Like, lighting is everything, more than the actual camera, mostly. But the most important thing, the only thing you really gotta put money into, is a decent microphone. Like, I'm talking, like, a decent, like, if you're using, like, if you have it, like, set up on your computer, you at least need a Blue Snowball microphone, maybe even a Yeti, because they're like $100, but a Snowball's like 50, 30. And if you're not doing that, and you're vlogging, you at least need a Rode video mic, or however you call it, like, RODE, like, Video Mic Go, or the other one is like $200. Like, that's more professional, like, $200 one, but you get, I think the one I have is like $80, which isn't too bad. But yeah, that's all you really need. You really need a good microphone so people can hear you. Like, a lot of people don't really care about the quality of the video itself. I mean, you need to be able to see what's going on. Like, you can't be uploading videos in 480p in 2019, right? As long as you're not uploading it, as long as you have 720p, 30 FPS, you're fine. Like, you don't need to be uploading in 40p. If you're doing that, then you're bad. But, and the most important thing about YouTube is being consistent. Don't be one of them guys like, oh, I'm gonna go out there and make $1 million on YouTube, which I'm kind of like that sometimes, because I kind of stick it to my dad, telling him how many people can make on YouTube, because they didn't believe me. And I'm like that sometimes, but I know, like, in order to get to that point, it's very, 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 very hard to do. And it's very, very unlikely anyone does it. The very few people that do it, or the people that stick with it, and upload consistently, at least, I think nowadays, like, the bare minimum is just 3 videos a week to your channel. Like, that's just the bare minimum, especially if you're trying to grow. Once you have a sustained audience of, like, 100,000, 200,000, a million, if you have 1 million subscribers, you can basically do whatever you want on YouTube. Well, you still have to upload at least, I'd say, at least once a month, even if you have, like, 1 million subscribers. But if you want to have, like, be able to, like, pay your bills off with that money, then you're going to have to, like, even if you have 1 million subscribers, not guaranteed you're going to make $1 million on YouTube. Like, you know, like, if you had 1 million, like, viewers on TV, then yeah, you'd be making $500-600K a year. But if you have 1 million subscribers on YouTube, you're at least making $50K a year. And if you do it right, you can easily get into, like, the 6-7 figures mark. Like, you have to diversify. Like, you could do merch, which some YouTuber merch is wonky, like, it's bad. Then you have people that are actually pretty good with it. And then you can do, like, brand deals. Brand deals are really good. As long as it's brand deals that you like, they'll be selling your audience as crap. That's the way I look at it anyways. Like, if I ever get big enough to, like, do brand deals, which the bare minimum is 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to not wait until then. Like, I'm going to wait a little while. Like, at least, I don't think you should be doing brand deals. You get at least 25, 30,000, maybe 100,000 subscribers. Then you can start doing brand deals, reaching out to companies, be like, hey, I got this. Yeah, like, the bigger you are, the bigger brand deals you can get. Actually, some companies like smaller channels because it's more targeted audience. Like, if you have a very targeted audience, like, say, your video game and your video game towards, like, Minecraft, you could get some, well, I won't say like that, but if you're a very targeted audience towards, like, video games in general, like, if you played, like, sports games, right, like, you get some big deals, but it's weird. Like, if you have, like, a very targeted, like, sports channels, like, you could do a bunch of sports stuff, or hunting channels, you can do, like, gardening stuff. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are, like, doing that because it feels like they're selling their channel. But if you're doing YouTube for a full-time job, then yeah, you gotta make money however you can, right? Like, I mean, like, if you're making, like the big YouTubers, they hardly ever do brand deals because they get enough money from just the ad revenue. Because if you're making 500 million views a month, like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, stuff like that, like the big people, Shane Dawson, stuff like that. I'll mention a bunch of YouTube, video game YouTubers, so I decided to mention a vlogger. Then you would be, or, well, someone else besides video games. You would get enough money from the brand, like, just ad revenue in general, just to make enough money to support stuff. Like, they're making millions a year. There's no doubt about it. If you're getting 500 million views a month on YouTube, you're making millions a year. Like, it's common knowledge. Just deal with it, people. Like, you're making millions. And, yeah, you can make a crap ton of money from but it's all about the views, not really the amount of subscribers you have. And if you don't have very many views, but you have a lot of subscribers, you can do brand deals. You can do all kinds of stuff to make that money back. I'm rambling on about YouTube, and I have no idea why. It's just something I feel like talking about. That's why I like vlogging. I can talk about whatever I want to. Anyway, guys, I'll come back and I'm going to vlog. So, alright, guys, I'm back. If you can't tell, I'm really passionate about YouTube, which is why I know all, like, the ins and outs. Well, I won't say I know all the ins and outs because I haven't really been there, but I've done a lot of research on it, and I know what to expect from, like, certain things, and how to do certain things, and how hard it is to get noticed on YouTube. Like, it is really, I'm not going to go on another tangent, but let's just say, if you're not willing to put in at least years of uploading at least 3 videos a week, like, consistently, that are decently quality and entertaining somewhat, then you're not going to make it on YouTube. Like, you have to do it. I mean, there are some people out there that make one video, goes viral, and then they make a huge money, but then they disappear. Like, I've noticed, like, the people that make, like, that make it big on YouTube in a short amount of time, they usually disappear in about a couple of years, like 5 years at the most, and then they disappear. And then you don't hear nothing from them. But if it's like the guy that's been doing YouTube as a little creator, and just slowly snowballed their subscribers up to 100,000, million, 10 million, then you're going to be around for a while. At least that's, I mean, some channels disappear altogether anyways, but that's just besides the point. Anyway, guys, if you like today's vlog, remember to like, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.